Welcome back to the Team to Beat Miami Heat podcast. My name is Amir. Before I get into today's episode, I just want to thank everybody for following the podcast on Spotify. And thank you for those who have subscribed if you're watching on YouTube. So thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. So for today's episode, I want to talk about a report that came out from NBA Central saying that according to Bovada, the Miami Heat are the favorites to land Russell Westbrook if he leaves the Clippers. The Chicago Bulls, Thunder, Nets, Spurs, Suns, Nuggets are also potential destinations for the point guard. So Russell Westbrook is in his final year with the Los Angeles Clippers. He has a player option for $3.9 million. Russell Westbrook is 35 years old. We don't know if he's going to pick up this player option and stay with the Clippers or if he's going to test free agency. And in my opinion, I'm pretty sure at this point he's probably going to wait and see what happens with Paul George before he makes his decision. So, Russell Westbrook last season with the Clippers, he averaged 11 points, round up to 5 assists, 5 rebounds, and 1.1 steals. He was shooting 50% from the 2-point range, 27% from 3, which is really bad, and 68% from the free throw line, which has been a trend for the last 5 seasons. He's been shooting in the 60s, even though he's a 77% free throw shooter in his career. Also, 3-point percentage has been down. He's a 30% 3-point shooter in his career, which is not great. But Russell Westbrook last season, he played 68 games, which is pretty good for someone who's 35 years old. He's been mostly durable in his career. He's played 82 games 3 times, and he's played 80 games multiple times, and 81 and 73 games multiple times. So, he has been pretty healthy throughout his entire career. And Russell Westbrook is not the same Russell Westbrook, obviously, as he was with the OKC Thunder when he was the MVP, averaging triple doubles. But he's still a serviceable backup point guard. He took on the role of 6-man with the Los Angeles Clippers as well as the Lakers. This is basically the lowest point scoring he's had in his career, but it makes sense. The Clippers had James Harden, PG, and Kawhi Leonard, so he was essentially their 4th or 5th option after even Norman Powell. So prior to that, though, he did average 16 points per game with the Clippers and Lakers and averaged 6 rebounds, 6 assists. So he is still capable of scoring and leading a second unit. He is still relatively athletic for his age and still a good rebounder for a point guard. His defense has obviously declined, but he still tries hard and plays with a lot of passion. So do you guys think Russell Westbrook would be a good fit on this Miami Heat team, backing up either Terry Rozier or Tyler Hero or whoever is going to be our point guard, even though the Miami Heat don't have a true point guard on this roster? Do you think it makes sense to sign Russell Westbrook if he does become a free agent for that veteran minimum of around $3 million to lead our second unit? I think him coming off the bench on this Miami Heat team could be good. He can't start at this point in his career. It wouldn't make sense putting him next to Jimmy and Bam because he can't really space the floor. But having him come off the bench with a possibly Tyler Hero if he's still on the team, which I don't think will put him on the bench. He's adamant about being a starter, but putting him next to Duncan Robinson, Jaime Jaquez, Kevin Love, and whoever else we can get in free agency that would replace a Caleb Martin or Haywood Highsmith. But I don't think that would be a horrible second unit, having those players that I just mentioned around Russell Westbrook leading the second unit. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you guys think it makes sense for the Heat to sign Russell Westbrook if he does indeed opt out and become a free agent this offseason?